Here we are back again now with an extension problem.
All right, so we're going to look at the function absolute value of x minus 2 plus 1.
All right, and then we want to know when it meets y equals 2x.
So algebraically, all we're going to do is we're going to set them equal to each other.
So we have 2x equals absolute value of x minus 2 plus 1. And we're kind of thinking back to the beginning, or beginning before Christmas, I think
Right.
it was. We'll move our minus 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have 2x minus 1 equals the absolute value of x minus 2. Now, what does that mean, absolute value?
Means, well, a couple things. It's distance away from 0, or means everything is positive. So even if it's a negative inside, it means the answer is positive.
So that means this answer right here can be a positive or negative.
Right. So if we take off these absolute value signs,
we could have x minus 2 equals this positive number, so 2x minus 1, or we could have x minus 2 equals the negative
of that
number.
Yep.
So we have two different sets here.
Right, so let's just go solve it then. So if I subtract the x, add, yep.
You wanted to do it all at once.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Add 1 to this side.
Super.
So we have negative 1 can be x. Then we go over here and we solve this one. Let's go ahead and distribute this guy through. So we have negative 2x plus 1.
Add the 2x.
Okay.
Add the 2 as well.
Okay, we'll do them both. Okay, so if we add 2x to this side, I'm left with 3x. The 'two's are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Equals. That's gone. And
3.
Divided by 3. So x equals 1. Now, I know it seems like maybe it's just the positive or negative of the answer, but please don't be fooled by that. It just happened to be this particular answer.
Right. So we do need to find the y value, right?
Yep. Okay, so now before, doesn't matter which one we put it in?
Let's do the easy one.
Okay, so we have 2 times negative 1.
Negative 2.
Yay. And this one, y equals?
2 times 1 is 2.
2.
Okay, so we can do this on the calculator as well. But to do it on the calculator, we have to see what the absolute value is. So to find absolute value, you go to the math, toggle to the right to number, and ABS is absolute value. And then it's x minus 2.
Then end your parenthesis to end the absolute value.
Exactly, plus 1. And then just graph it. And we get those two scenarios there. Now, it's a really good thing that we graphed it, because what is going on here? If I go and I calculate, or if I even go and I trace 1, I end up with 2, which is one of my answers. But if I plug in negative 1, I get negative 2 down here. So what happened there? I think what we need to do is when we deal with absolute values, we have to check our signs. So as opposed to put it in here, we have to check the absolute value, because we introduce perhaps new solutions that may not be there. So if we take our x minus 1, plug it into our other equation.
So we have y equals absolute value of negative 1 minus 2 plus 1.
We get absolute value of negative 3 plus 1, which is 3 plus 1, which is 4. That value is not the same as y equals negative 2. So that means we have to eliminate the solution x equals negative 1, and there's only one possible solution for this particular scenario.
So typically what we'd have to do is go ahead and check this solution here to make sure that that one's true.
Right.
So we would go in and go y equals absolute value of 2 minus 2 plus 1.
Oh, sorry, it's got to be x is 1, not you put the y value in.
Okay. X minus 1. So y equals?
Absolute value of negative 1 plus 1, which is 1 plus 1.
Which is 2.
Hooray!
And since those two values are the same, then that is a solution.
Sweet. All right.